tables, one tournament. Tournament is not important. We'll bring it on the stream near the bubble if we make it. So this will be a long stream. Two hours and a half at least on the cash games. So we're good on the mic. Spotify is good. Let's go. We're going B50 table 3. And we're going all the way. If he wants to cover us with king, queen, king 10, that's on him. We were blocking king jack. So the tournament is started. Making sure the sun is good. We might go double here on a diamond turn. A nice turn will be a check. This is silly on table 4. And we're going B75 as an exploit against a 33.25. He's wide enough, so pressure on him. The ace is pretty connected to this. We're going to check one. We're certainly going to cover. The answer is, are we going to raise? The question is, I decide to overbet. That is supposed to be scary since we checked the ace. We only have 760 hands on this gentleman. We need to know him better. So we're going to call one. And he had two pair, but at least we'll have a better idea of his use of the overbet, and this one is a good use. table 1 is arranged with both the runners, flushes and straights. 10.1 on an ace. Okay, you can have it, my friend. And what seems to be 2 pairs? With the backdoor flush on table 4. Another raise. Tight gentleman. Okay, we're going turn and river against the 42-23, unless he's taking back the lead. Just going to B3 the river. Yes, some guts. With the 3rd or 4th pair. So what's his name? And he puts it into table 4. Table 3 should be interesting. No. We have 130 people in the pool this time in France. We'll check calling this. One, two, and now we're watching the sizing. And no mistakes, no latent mistakes in the sizing from this part. And we're going to follow through. Even spiking a 3 won't help us, might not help us on the river. If he's not bluffing, of course. Oh, I had a tough time against this guy 2 days ago. King 10 is not a pure frequency open. $71.2 for straight. For it. So I never, we won, but we don't care. I never comment all ins free. This one is a classic. He has jacks, I have king, I have kings. So no comments really. I'm going to do something silly on the tournament, since this is a bounty tournament. I will show you in an instant. This, and I'm calling it out of position. I am way too conservative in bounty tournaments. We're going for it with the perceived range advantage on table 3. With another bet nonetheless. This is a donking board. Of course, this gentleman doesn't know that, but I have to be aware of this guy behind me. And with the gut shot here against the 60-27s, but only 59s. We're going to double the turn against, no, let's check it back. Kings and tens with an 8 kicker. Let's go. We are raising table 6. And min we raise. We might entertain this with trip 6s. Yes, we're going to entertain this because we're good like that. This is a range check board against one opponent, one optimal opponent. But we're going to range bet it. We have the raise. Followed by a cold call. We're going to stick around. I think that this is time to go down here. Going to call the 3 bet. Table 1 on table 1. party committee. Just flatten this. That's not a great call here. Just call. This should be enough. We bet into 2 people. Nice. No, just with 2 others. With distance. So preparing the NL10 series for the academy, I have a tough afternoon using 4 binds, but it was 7 binds down at some point. I'm going to range, check this, but this is no, I cannot against this kind. We're calling all the way. 6-7 got there, Queen Jack got there, but it's not even close to be threats to us. Man is just clicking buttons like we said sometimes. Yeah, he was really clicking buttons. He doesn't have any stacks left for me to short the gut shot. This will be a tainted gut shot with pair boards. Bad. And this is a regular table too. 5 and 6 are regular tables, so we can take our time more. And table 6 is interesting. We're betting a really good board for me, since I'm the uncapped guy. With this kind, we don't have the guts to overbet without close to the max. So we have time. Bad small blind play, but I won't get exploited here. Might be bad at higher stakes because the big blind will squeeze a lot seeing this. I'm going to peel 1. Should we call or raise the next bet? And he's going for the overbet. There is a flush draw here and a straight draw on shared 7. And this guy is really capable. But I'm out of position and I hate to retake leads. This is not really my heuristic. So even if I hit, the implied odds won't be there. In my perception. But EV wise, it's might be a call. I have to check this one. Might get raised here, so I'm going to check that back. That's a sizing and a half. Really good bed sizing, tell him. But we check back to Jackson. He's afraid of the diamonds. Our Jack is good enough, but yep. No spade. Pretty serious guy. If he did that with the nut flush spades, just it's not the gin card, but a pretty good one. He's barely raising flops. Not interesting. Okay, an equity play here. I cannot raise with this guy still in the end. A small blind. So I won't do it. I suspect this gentleman is going to... Nope, that was not what I was thinking. It also looks like a flush draw. A nut flush draw again. I'm going to be quiet at the moment. Not a good card to barrel into. We're going for it. B83. We don't see. Let's do it. That's a non-blocker bluff, so really bad. Don't do this at home. Don't show it to the kids. There is a method to this madness. Betting the rivers as a bluff. One of the elements is to have a blocker to it. I didn't have any. But what can I say? I am the Ubermensch. We are going to check call on table 4. We can see bet table 1 and check shove. If he slow down, so and he won't slow down. Interesting table 4. Because I block king queen, so since I'm blocking this bluffing range, yeah, Yikes. I check that back and sorry. Yard, pocket force. Yeah, 2.5x king jack is a call. 3x might be a mix. I have to check. And I'm going for just d83 here. Sevens, queens, hearts. That's a lot. We don't block anything substantial, so. But I have to balance b83 with real value sometimes. Losing EV, that's the trade-off. We have to make some time. I don't always do it. I stick to d53. A lot more than d83. And b83 is emphasizing solver output. That's an old thing that I kept in my game. I'm just going to check back and try to catch a diamond to continue. I am a little bit too aggressive in this pro now. There is he overbet it, but without this, it was tempting to try a bluff on the blocking the nuts here, queen 10. That's okay. We can call the small blind. The big blind isn't too aggressive. This is what I've been annoying the last 6-7 years. Don't call in the small blind, don't call in the small blind. Yeah, just please check first that the big blind is not an optimal player. You won't get squeezed all the time. We can still call in the small blind, depending on who's playing on our left. This has been designed to prevent an exploit by the big blind. And we're going for just a b83 here on table 1. We got caught. Caught the hand in the cookie jar. And I'm not going to attack the low jack. I should say the underdog player because I'd be confusing. Okay, I'm going to go fancy on table 4. And now we need to go to 2 of them. Let's hope the king of diamonds is in play. Okay, I'm not going in the tournament. I'm going in with queens on the 8-9-9 boards against 1. We won it. The domination is not an issue here. We're staying. I should say too much of an issue. I hate that without the backdoor diamond. Now we're going to watch for bet sizing weakness. To exploit. We won't get any. And overbetting the flush draw on a 3-bet pot is not really a thing. Not at the moment. Table 6 is equilibrium. Somebody is trying an equity play on me on the tournament. On the king 10-9 board. And I have Jack 10 is going B50 on the river. And I'm going to call him. And he has nothing. There's A6. This is stupid. Tournament is stupid. Bounty tournament, at least. We will randomize on table 1 or call Indian on less than 30. And he didn't set up a river shove properly on the turn. And now he's slowing down, so I think we have to go. Make it look like we're stealing it. Interesting here. 6-7 got there. He has both sides left. And we're not going to fold this. So we're blocking 7-6. Oops. Could have been ugly. But we prevail. And we're going to take the lead on table 1. C-baiting against the 45-2, I want to go to. Okay, interesting on 4. This is also 8 is the cutoff to ISO. 7 is it's meh, as we used to say. So mission accomplished on table 4. Table will be replaced by a new one with 100 big blind stack. One or two people from Poland are watching the review on my stream, so they have to come by and say hello from time to time. We are at the promised land. We're watching cut shots from 7s and 9s. And this is going to get ugly, depending on the river. But I don't see myself raising. But he will slow down on the river, so let's do this. And this guy earlier do a little tricky thing against me. Tricky, stupid. Oops, to go to this. That. Let's go for it. Yeah. Sure, my friend, sure. I cannot go over bet with a pair. This guy is playing very. We're going to realize our equity. Just like this. I need to go berserk every time. But now, King Queen got there, we block that. A Jack will call. We have the showdown, but when he check like this, he has the showdown too. So I disagree, sir. I was about to name a 10x and in his range. This is where some rules do a bad job. Taking down ace kings for victory on a lot of boards. I hit the perceived range is for me. So of course this game of perceived range become quickly dangerous once you pass NL 100. We're going to see bet. Try to catch a club or a 9. Table 3. And it's going to raise. It's not for pressure with high frequency. I'm going to let him do it. not going to see that. Yeah, sorry, I'm commenting my tournament play. I don't want to bring it now. Like I said, tournament are stupid. And we're going to our back table 4. And another equity play. This is disgusting. We check calling him on table 5. Going for another bet and thinking about my life if he shows. This is check or overbet. I'm going to check all. 47, 12, 67 1 so far. Yep. I'm not going anywhere. Should I raise this? Raise and fall to a re-raise, blocking the flush. Let's do that. Three X with this jack is borderline. Not to call but to re-raise, but we're still going to re-raise. The 3x is enticing. 3.7 for the range. Yeah. I'm not going to see better. Sometimes we need to refrain. Rare for me, but I'm not going to. The 10 was too low for me. Yeah. So I'm not a block guy. So just going to check and call that. Yeah. And Calder is saying to himself, this guy is good. Just a range check on table 6. I'm going for anything fancy. I'm playing close to 200 BB against an NL10 superstar, Mr. Custom. Okay, we're going to try for the solver thing. trying to get him to raise that. This could be ugly. He didn't bite. What the hell? Very. We could barrel this. This is not the 4, this is the fact that our friend here, any strong aces will be in his 3-betting pre-flop range. And I'm not going to do anything with the another stick, 6s. Going B75, table 4 against 31-27. So we're just going to check, watch the sizing, because we block his queen, his jack. We don't do anything to 10x. 10x is an half pot bet, is not really screaming. I have a lot. 45. And good kings are not in. Let's go. Good kings are not in his pre-flop flatting range. So let's do it. Yeah. I may go 125 here. The 8 is not really the card to do this. This is 5 and under, but like I said, I am related to the upper match. Lord save me. I called Queen 10 in the big blind against 2 callers. Yeah, this guy is just flawed all the time. And I mean all the time. Interesting. I'm going to catch him eventually. I hit on table 112. King, Queen, Queen, Jack. Having the river for free out of position. 55 on table 4. This won't prevent the flush draws. Here, sevens, queen. That's a lot. That's a lot. Should be a range check on table 2, but the guy is playing 30-21. So come on now. Bet sizings should be something on table 3. Colbert's playing well. So no bet sizing mistakes. I still have to check that. Low RNG. Oh, tricky. He fatted the ace king. He's losing here. Oh, interesting on table 1. Right, 2 pair is not good. This guy is not bluffing. Just not. And I'm not even going to entertain a call. Pot is too large to go for this commit and bluff on the river when Jack is in there now. No bet sizing mistakes. Even if he's bluffing, he's not bluffing with bet sizing mistakes. We have time for him. Even though this guy is kind of tight. Low RNG, qualify for MDF, second pair. That's a call. We catch him on a thin, small bet bluff. We're going to squeeze table 1. A lot of people say that those things don't work in the micros. They do. You can do a whole lot of stuff in the micros that we were doing 10 times higher 15 years ago. People do fold. You can have a positive red line in the micros. And you don't even have to bluff everything, c-betting, turn betting all the time. You just have to be smooth about it. And of course, I'm getting bluffed a lot too, so without the 8 of diamonds, having called the 3-bet, I'm not going to. Here, not only 7 is not 100% open, but I'm going to call out of position. We don't have the 7 of spades. And the donk. Peeling on a peel. No. And here, even if we bet, the 2 up 6, 7 are calling us, but that's it. That's really okay. We got rolled. Oh, 7s. Fortunately, it was short. Squeezing table 4. Queen 10, 10, 7. The sizing is a thing here, and we're going small. Not allowing him to shove 10x on us or spades. But now we're going to have a serious decision. And the decision will be a check. We could be drawing dead already. Could be seriously drawing dead against 51 1-1 so flop, so he's capable of doing this, but it's okay. We're going to fold this one. Bluff catching or not on table 6. Against this sizing, we have to. If you want to min-max yourself, my friend, we're happy to oblige. That's some bad out of position. Position is queen of suit call, but we're playing for a lot of marbles. That's an equity play. Answer 10x. We are going to watch this. So once more, small blind, we should fold this, but the big blind is not going to exploit the situation. So that's an old school small pair call in the small blind. And an elastic hand is not going to do much. We might go for a b75 here. We're switching to b50. He will check this set of aces, but he didn't have it. So we need to go b75 or higher. 1 hour already, friends. We're on the break tournament. connected. Feeding one on table 6. Okay, we're going to, for clarity here, this can be bad, is just putting it kind of block the flush, but nothing on the 10, so yep. And the donk, play. Open, raise, go, donk. And this one, we're deep. So we're going for this first. I think you will relax in a non-spade river. I have 18 and 18. I don't like the investment. Hitting one on table 4. Could be bad on table 3. By bad I mean set over set situation. Sometimes when you hit this. Taking the lead or not? Check. Leading is not really going to do much. Yeah, now quads is in there, 8s and 9s. We're going to re-raise and rethink our lives if he shows. Yes, queen 9. He had queen 9 of spades. One pot size left. Betting is not a gross mistake. Checking and letting 18-20% equity coming might be a bigger one. So we're going for it. And he has jack. I was short, so okay. Mean big 6.8. Let's go. And we have to call that 3.4. We asked for it. After all, so this is, I guess, the first stack lost in 1 hour. We capture, I guess, 1, 2, 1 table change. fold one. Call on table 2. Stupid call in position on table 5. Filling 1 on table 2. Watching the sizing. Sizing is good. RNG says nothing. My head says we need to fold, sir. Table 4 is going to be messy potentially. A little bit deep for a squeeze. They have to call after that. Okay. We're going to barrel to keep continuing instead of barrel. But by the check, be ready for a check call, but no. Nope. Didn't follow through on the push, so we're going to interesting table 4. We're not going for another bet. That's rare. Really. That's really rare to see this. Limp, check, raise. Okay. $20.17 is a little bit tight, but this is as good as I'm not going to shy away. $2.4 only 4-bet range, so this is should be a GTO call, but this is an exploit fault. That's what we're going to do. An exploitative fault. So we're maintaining a 51 when soft flop. We can do a little bit more. We have aces in the donkament. Really hard to fold aces post flop in this day and age. And I'm going to peel 1 on table 2. Realizing our equity on 2. We're not going to do anything by value betting here. 8 queens. So no. Of course, there is a logical fallacy here, because when they do have what I fear, they take the lead. And when I check back, their showdown is already realized. No diamond. Tournament might get messy. I might be out the door. I made a flush on a paired board. So one pot size left. 10 is not a really good card, but let's go for it. Yes, aces. I can't. Okay. It's okay. Not aces. I couldn't even finish my sentence. He has the nut flush draw and he hit that being all in on the turn. But the size of my bet made that a poor heavy decision, but it's okay. We love it. Yeah, he has a good shot also. So I understand. The trouble for him. Table 4. We're going to check. We block the nuts. We're going to check and thinking about bluff catching. We need to bet ourselves with the nut blocker. Oh, this is the 3x. The 3x open. Everything went fine on the tournament with our aces. And here, surely dead. Good shot and backdoor flush draw on 6. But we're not going to attack that. This is not his board. He's raising a lot. Let's do this. Now we have a cut shot and a flush draw. I hate to rely just on cards, but shoving was so this year. But we didn't attack the turn on table 6, so it's on us. Check our bet on table 5. Decision on table 5. Interesting. We check back the aces on the flop, so tempting for him to say that it doesn't have that, but the is sizing say aces or king jack, but we have to call that good sizing. But interesting stuff here. Oh, he had king queen. I'm sorry, dude. That's not me. Okay. Castor and I are really backing down. What I did this time. Big pot incoming on table 3. Pitting 1 on table 3. And pitting quick. Sizing was weird. But we're deep, so going big on 4. He called me questions. I cannot really borrow this card. Ace 4, 7, 8. A good shot. Now we are not going to let him do that, so we're going for the overbet bluff without blockers. And he has that. So is it a shove? Your brain doesn't have to freeze in these cases. I don't think this is a shove. This is one case where overbetting without a blocker is dangerous. I might bluff here because this gentleman is ready to show down. But we disagree. We don't want him to show down. He's waiting. Please don't bet. I want to show down. I'm not going to show down shit. Should mind my language. I'm an old gentleman after all. This is a case where I want to show down. I want to show down my end. Please let me show down my weak aces. My weak ace. Oops. Might be blood in the water on table 6. So we are blocking flush. So we're going for this first. if he has a set of sixes himself, or five, so 9-10 got there, a completed flush is in there, but this is not a fold. The question is this a real? It's no bet sizing mistake, so this is just that. And this gentleman was really, really, really optimistic. Yep. Going to deny equity. The 4-5 is already in there, so we're going to do this slowly. We have the second nuts here. Was it the second nuts? Quad 5s, yep, it was. Oh, we made the trips, but there is a straight and he limped. Let's go. I love it. Forex open, pretty tight guy, but we need to come over first. What's the reaction? Second, and decide. Might go for the silly small bluff. Table 2. He had the powerful Jack 3 offsuit. I cannot compete. This will be a check back on the table 4. Not good enough to value bet so thinly here. And that's it. One, of course, on table 2. So, where are we in the tournament? We are in 272nd position out of 600 players. Money is at 183 at the moment. You can still change. Has been running for 1 hour and 20 minutes. We'll see that later. Another forex. This is yummy. To shame me, just hold it like it has to be. So we're closing in on 1 hour and 30. And I have to go. I have to go. Should we go on table 6 if it shows? Okay, we have 6 diamonds. It's playing like there is no tomorrow, so we're upping the sizing to P75. Yeah, he's tight, but domination is minimal. This kind of guy who's willing to take the risk here. If he raises me, this is manageable for call. Now I have to realize my equity. On the 9x, that will put king queen on the map. And now ace queen is in there, kings is in there, only ace queen, but this is silly. I dread the day. Dread the day. Yeah, queens, I think. I cannot do that at higher stakes. I will get called in a jiffy by jacks and queens. That's the upset, but okay. So first 5 open is bad, and now this. So let's stay with the bad decision. Not too much we can do now. Going to entertain an output on one guy who is forbidding what everything he sees here. Now we're blocking Jack 10. Bad news will be on pocket 4s here, but we have to ignore that and go all the way. If he calls me with ace jack, I'm not going to say anything. But he can do it. Going to have a difficult call on the river in the tournament. I have top pair with deuce as my kicker. But I decide not to bet. He missed a flush draw and went out. Sorry, I have to check my phone. We're not going to see by table 3. This is not our board. This tight. We're going to respect him. Now, 6, 7 instruments. We're blocking that. We're going for it. We are not. We could check that. But that's not our school. That is not our religion. Should we take the lead on table 2? Take the lead and overbetting like we're stealing the whole thing. You're stealing your lunch money. So we check the big blind is not dangerous, and we're calling from the small. If he was a little bit more aggressive, we will 3-bet ourselves. So what's missing? Wow, queens, jacks, governor nines. I'm not even going to entertain that against this kind of guy. Might be a mistake, but interesting stuff here. He limped it, so if he has his queen, I'm willing to die. This is ugly, and we have to. Okay, let's do. Yeah, this is awful from him. Awful. He limped his king and went crazy after that. We're going to try to avoid playing a bit but out of position, so define the end first and not playing. If he is going over the top, he's only playing 3.2, so yummy. And we're going to stay polite here, not leveraging. Our stack. But now, here comes the ugly part. The ugly part is if he did all of this with something that connected with this, or his king, his queen suited now. So he knows I'm ready to show down. Easy. Drums, please. He had his queen off. No diamond, of course. Good shot here, out of position, and check the king. Let's go for it. Okay, some guy went all in with ace-5 off. I didn't check the bounty situation against the kings he was playing against. And this is awful. Awful stuff. Not going to c-bet with this kicker, no club. There's a main. We're not going to do a thing about it. But now we're going to still a c-bet and having a set of aces in our friend's mind. Ace 10 suited is not a showdown thing, but this guy is short, so he's going to call it if he hits anything good. Oh, my AC fan just stopped. Okay. Some spots are just not worth commenting. And there will be blood in them. Not the highlight. Now I was ready to bounce against Calder. No squeeze with the dish. Okay, I'm going to leave them alone. Decide that. I'm not even sure Jax is in play here. It's kind of tight. And right check up at board, he's playing 29. I'm not interested. Maybe playing my life in the tournament. I have a screenshot. Somebody on my left went all in for 16 bigs. I have 30 bigs myself. So yes, I'm answering that. I won't be out if I lose. I dominate him. He has ace juice. He's coming short of this, and I capture his bounty too. That's good. I'm not showing you stupid tournament at the moment. You're stupid. Please don't. If you want to find tournament play, there are plenty of Twitch, but no one with the guts to show live cash, even at the micros. I'm going for another bet on 6, but another bet won't do it if I want to capture all of this. So this is a check. I want him to blast. I want him to blast that, and he didn't. 7-8 is now the nuts. Okay. Oh, that's ugly on table 4. Because I block his coin. Yep. That's not good. He's playing only 15 tens. He doesn't have ace queen. He's not doing this with king queen. I'm watching queens and jacks. And here I'm really going to fold. I have the ace of club though. This one is not really cool. He's so tight. He is so tight. And this is a big raise too. Oh, this is the good, serious, bad play. Yes. Not a good play, but I don't see this guy 15-10 doing anything fancy here. And now it's going to be tough to fold on one. Bet sizing is pretty good, rebet is good, everything is good. We have a low roll, but even without the roll, this is a call. Now, like a good Jedi, we're going to think deeply about our lives. No, gentleman didn't have it. On escape. And oh, you had the old proverbial escape. We're not in the business of showing down king to offsuit. Not in our religion. So, tempting, but I have somebody with a condensed range. I would bid to flop a 4 here and lose nonetheless to aces 8, 9 with an overset. Of course, this is rare, but calling here is bad. Table 1 is fine. He's supposed to have me crushed, but he doesn't want full value. My friend Gusto, we're playing 200, so this is now a call. Shouldn't be. But that doesn't mean we're going to go really far. I'm folding the next bet. I really don't think he has me on a completed straight here. The C bet is tiny. Let's do this. Oh, checking fours here is bad. Really bad. Mary is letting go of the flush draw. We're going to keep everything small. Yeah, interesting stuff. And we're even going to take the chance of 7-8 completing or a clue. And he's spotting it. We're going to respond. No. He's playing 39. So if he has a 9 here, okay, we're not going to call that because those gentlemen doesn't have. Oh, he's playing 65. I don't block the club. This is not a bluff. I decide this is not a bluff. We're on a regular table, my friend. I will eventually catch you. No need to do anything on table 4. Local bet range. No. Not interested. I made this when people leave regular tables. Let's go for a tiny C bet on the tournament. It worked. Closing in on 2 hours of play. Yeah, 1 hour 50. And this is a 3 bet here. Tighter 3 bet nonetheless. But I'm not going to see bet that. Now, at some point I will have to get rid of A6, and I'm going to do that here. That's bad. I might be out kick here because I've seen him slow down a lot with these sets here. We have to kill one. Now we have a pretty thing to do here. I'm really tempted to check, let him value bet his aces, jacks. Yep. If I lose here, I'm not mad. Yep. I'm really proud in myself. I'm going to clip this one. Checking back table 1. Mandatory column 1, but we've tainted out slight overbet. We missed because it checks. Oh. Oh. Proceed range, knight to the trick. But I missed flop and turn. So he has to call this. King X has to call, 9x has to call. As played. Because I will call a lot of spades, so if he has them, he's putting me on more value, but it worked. But I'm not too proud of me on this one. This is forcing value, bluffs and stupid one with no blockers, nothing. I have to go. I have to go in this tournament. This is why I hate to play tournament. They mess with my rhythm. They mess with my pause. And too much bad beats for me. Come on. Yeah, off the field has to be eliminated to reach the money. You have to, my friend. Okay. I'm going to have a decision in the tournament. Yep, you see this. This is a cool. Wow. Running into quads is always. Okay, we're going to have to take care of this guy now. 9, 10, 5, 4. If he checks this, this is bad. I cannot let him do that. I cannot. I cannot. Oh, I am crushed. I am crushed by his queens. I didn't even think of that for a second. I was on an equity play, played it good, but as always with these guys, we will lose all of it back in the next hour or so. table one, I'm going to check and let him bluff the missing flush draw on this board. Yep, that's what we want. Checking everything. Yeah, those people are incredible. Okay, so we lose the call on the tournament, we lose the call here, and we lose the call here. Does it affect us? No. And another tough one. 15 years ago, we were saying, what do you rep? You have nothing. Yeah, but 4-5 is alright. But now, yeah, the club draw going along with this. And it's not joking. This is a call. What's the plan if I miss? Is it better to shove? Is it better to shove? Oh, I hate that. Okay, let's just say this was the winning play. Folding was the winning play. Come on. Okay, we have a pause in the tournament. That's time for me to go. I'm making some mistakes here. See you in a few minutes. So we're back. Tournament will resume in 3 minutes. I'm going for a 4-bet here. It's been 9.9. That's a 3-bet. I don't think I'm exposing myself playing like it's 2005 I call no danger on my left. See betting into 2 people. I'm going to raise it. I'm tempted to not really raise my equity. So when you see bet into 2, okay, I don't see his hands, so I'm not going to say. So 1-1 so flop is really good now, a little bit too much. My frequency is lower than bad ones. So too much PR4, not enough calling, that's not a bad thing. Everything I play is almost as a raise. And this is folding to still in the blinds position. 8.9, 23.18 is from the neighborhood. And 1-1 so flop a little bit too aggressive. It is good, but above 55 is pushing. Red line will be good, but good regulars will understand that I'm betting a lot, being aggressive a lot. Checking it back here, blocking the club. And this one is going to be this, my friend, in the words of Cedric Daniels from The Wire, this is bullshit. Now, I don't think I'm going to call the last one. Last one is pushing it, but 63.46. I think I have to pay. I really do think, okay, I'm off tonight. This has really happened to me in more than 20 years. Really. But this is talking. But this was the right play. Folding was the right play. So I'm short now in the tournament, less than 20 bigs. So I'm going to have to do something about it. Get rid of my stacks. If I want a chance at something more than the money, than just the money. So I'm going to check this one at 6 against the same guy. He did well, the coins. But he's not going to get lucky all night. I have an art, 10 jacks, 5-6. There is a lot in there, and he's going for the pot. So, Mister, there is something. Is fear is not a thing here. So, yes, I'm going to call you a lot when you have this kind of one went so flop. Okay, so for your thoughts, you are not going to run over this table. You already have all the luck in the world. Nope, this one. Okay, 15 lines, 15 beats. It's a little bit too much for now. Mm-hmm. Oh, it's a mistake. I'm carefully watch the size of his min re-raise. Pinning one on the 10 typical shot. And going for another bet here. Oh, is this guy good enough to realize his equity for free and recognizing this would have been a bad flush draw turn bet? Oh yes, jacks. Ready to die in the tournament. Going b75. I don't like the 5. Yeah. Not going to look at this. And raise here. Would have been sick. Checking this. Checking this bad. Ten was a little bit low for my taste. With the queen on the river, king queen. I'm interested. Downsize is turn with this 9. Downside is bed sizing on the turn when I checked my own ace. And I'm going b75 with 1 over and the backdoor flush draw against our bluffer in chief here. This is straight flush season. Table 5. Going big. 8-9 is in there. Three betting range is in order so I can flat and small. I'm not going to do much. Squeezing against Custo is not going to. Oh, it's done the 3 betting, sorry. Okay. 8.0. Risking domination. Let's do it. I'm going to check back one out. Calling that quick. Blocking is king, is queen. This is the case where yeah, I'm not going to do much. Calling here short. Silly. I treated a guy, you in the blinds, and you call me with 7-8 of clubs with no stacks behind you since you're short. I mean, I understand this is 10 on me, but are now under 10 bigs. And we have to check for the proximity of the money. Now I have to try to double up at least once. So 1 went so far is still good. Turn C-bet. Is average. Okay. I'll walk right into it. Okay, I'm shoving in the tournament. And this is only deuces. So, the question is, just go or survive our all-in. Alright, I checked fast. We doubled up against this queen in the tournament. I have to check something for you. What did he have? Oh, he had ace king. Yeah, it was just a call. I had a jack. I need to inflate the pot here. I don't need protection. And now we're going for B75 here. So not going to be able to have kings and jacks, but he can do. We're going to borrow that. 13.8. If he has king jack, he has king jack. Not much I can do, but I'm not going to check again. Interesting on table 3. Yeah, I'm going to show. I want to represent more ace king than aces by just silly. Table 2. I went the overbet out on table 4. Table 2. I don't block anything. This is a wow, that's okay. Low roll, not an aggressive guy. I'm playing 9s and 4s. He doesn't want to have value on his full house, so we're cool. We're cool about it. If you don't shove. the most of your events. And I'm going on the tournament with pocket nines under 20 bigs. That's a little bit too much. And some guy open main playing 27, 18, 63 hand. And we survived, didn't call us. We're going for 4 bets against 11.0 here. And we're calling this 4 bet range. No spades, table 5. We're going to gently check that back. We're going for a check raise from Crystal. There is enough in there. She's kind of big, but oh, it's a little bit worrisome. We have to overbet in order to set up a little short. We're going the geometric size. Of course, 2 overpairs, 2 higher, but no worries here. And we are not going to check that. I'm not going to check a 6. Yep. Setting up a big one on table 1. And unblocking king. Might be time, but it's already big enough, so no need to overbet. But we're going to dread a knot or completing straight on the river. Raising a lot. Should we be worried about the 3? We're blocking this. This is committing. Very tempted to check. Not good card. So here's a queen. If he has queen 10, we're beating him. No, we're not. Okay, let's check that back. This is a little bit nitty, a little bit bad. I am sorry. Going for the overbet on table 1. I'm worried my bots on the Twitch channel didn't post anything. Feeling one-on-one. Feeling one-on-one. I'm a funny guy. I'm not going to realize my equity in this. So we have a problem, Houston. Because now is bed blocking what I think is a queen. And the answer to this is sure. Yeah, we walk right into the tiny value river bed. But do we have to do this again? Yes. I really think this is the correct answer most of the time. In these stakes, at these stakes. Higher, debatable. Because people will mimic solver's value out of position with small sizing a lot, with correct frequencies at least. That's what it did. Yeah. Maybe not on purpose, but it did this nonetheless. And I stepped into it. We're going the exploitative route. Okay. Yeah, this might be a little bit too much. But I'm greedy. A lot of good shots in there. One complete play. So I'm continuing with 5 is pretty good. So I'm not going to value bet this. Oh, interesting stuff. Middle pair and gut shot 15 bigs in the tournament. Oh, this is an ugly call. This ugly call. I'm not going to. Jack off is sad. Is really, really sad. But it was a mid open, win call. Two hours and 30 minutes of play. Okay, going all in on the timing is way off. I hate king queen off all in as a re-raise against somebody who open and playing 25-12. Yeah, we have a fair flip, but he flopped the set. So not much I can do here. We have the best hand, no complaining. I capture a small bounty. So this and 2 hours 30 of playing the cash, I think we might be good for the day. Not a winning night. Let's check. Let's check. Yeah, 2 buy-ins down. That's not ugly. That's really good. Red line is not so good. So not great today. Okay guys, see you tomorrow.